Hello. Today we are going to make something so adorable. Look at an Easter egg hedgehog. Isn't that funny? I love it. It is so adorable. And thank you, Deborah, for showing this to me. She sent me a picture of this and said, look, because she's got a little hedgehog for a pet. And then she showed me this and I thought, oh my gosh. And it was some child's crafting group or something, but they had them with for all different occasions. So, but anyways, I figured out how to do this. This is just so adorable. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a circle, and I started out with a 1.5 inch circle, and then I have a 1 inch heart. Okay, so the circle is for the body, 1.5 inch circle for the body, the 1 inch heart for the head, and you need 3 of those out of decorative paper. And then you need just a regular hole punch. So that's this one here, just a regular size hole punch. And that's what I have for the nose. So, and I've got it in gold because a lot of these little eggies have gold specks in it. So I thought that would be really cute. Alrighty, but you can do pink or blue or green or whatever color nose you want to pull out of your eggs. And that's what color you want to do the nose. Alrighty, so first things first, let's go ahead and glue these 3 together. So, and for this, we're just going to put glue in the shape of a V on 2 of them. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to move them over here on my gluing mat like they're supposed to be. I'm trying to keep my mat clean. Alright, so we put that on. We put this one on top of there, and this one right on top of there. And then you pick them up and you squeeze one of the bumps there, and then just align them all up, make sure they're all lined up, and squeeze them together. Okay, now we're going to let that sit and dry. In the meantime, we're going to take this circle and we're just going to cut, and let me show you. We're going to cut off just about, what is that, about 1/4 inch, I guess. So we're just going to take the scissors and just go like this. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you just want it to have a flat bottom. Okay, so there's my flat bottom. Oh gosh, look at that. And they're about the same exact size. Ooh, I'm good. Wowza. I'm impressed. All right, so now we're going to take the heart and we're going to turn it over, and we're going to use a circle punch, and we're just going to take a bite out of this, okay, because we want it to have a rounded nose on a rounded forehead. So look on here and see on the heart, you can see where I've taken a little bite out of it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use a round punch. You're going to find where that nose is up in the tip, and then you're going to come down right underneath it and just take a bite out. Oops. There. Just take a bite out of it. Just like that. Okay? So now the head goes like this. So it's going to look over that. Whoops. Yeah. No, it's going to look, this one's going to look over that way. All right, because the nose, you want a pointy sloped nose to come down and up. Okay? So there you go. It's a funny shaped heart, but that's okay. We want that. All right, so now I'm going to sit down, and we're going to, let me throw these little scrappies away so they're out of my way. All right, so now we're going to take the head and we're going to put a little dab of glue on the very tip and take the little piece of the little circle for the nose and put it on there and let that start drying. Okay, while that's drying, we're going to take and put a little dot of glue on each of these heart bumps. Okay, just 2 dots, that's all you need. And you're going to line this up, the bottom, up with the bottom of the heart. Okay, so when you're holding it up like this and the nose is over that way, you want to line this up over here. All right, that looks about good to me. All right, and you can have some of that face, some of the forehead showing. That's okay. Okay, so let me show you on this. So see how my forehead's kind of sticking out there? That's perfect. That's fine. You can cover it up. This one, I believe I covered it up. Oh, no, it was overhanging. Okay. But we're going to cover it up with eggs anyways. All right, so there, we've got that done. So now we're going to draw a little mouth, just a half smile grin. And I'm just using a Sharpie, and just go ahead and draw a little smile. And I'll bring that up to show you. See, just very simple smile. All right, so now we're going to glue the eggs on. So, and you can glue the eggs on whatever way you want to, okay? My first one, then I started out the outer edge, and I did a row of 4, and then a second row of 4, and then a third row of 4, and then I did a row of 3, and a second row of 3, okay? And that looks kind of cute. In the picture that they showed us online, they were just all over on top of them. Imagine a child gluing this together. So they just, and it looked like to me, they started around the outer edge. They just put glue all over this. So I'm going to do it this way this time. And I'm going to move my blue mat over so that I'm not getting glue on my mat again. All right, there. So I've got glue all over. So now I'm just going to start just laying the eggs on. And I think I'm going to go, it looked kind of like to me that they were just doing in a circle around. And it didn't matter which way the eggs were going, but they just did them in a circle going around. There. Oops, we need some more glue over here. But that one needs to go out because I can see the brown. I want to cover the brown up. That's the biggest thing, is make sure you don't see the brown part. You don't want to see the body. Okay, and just kind of keep going and overlapping until you've covered the whole body. And this is going to take a lot less eggs, but that's okay. Ooh, let's get this nice, real gold one down here. That one's so, so pretty. Alrighty. There. And this one. And, ooh, this pretty blue one. All right, and then I've got 2 little spots that are showing, so I've got to cover those up. So I'll cover that one up. Oh, I can do that in one swipe. Aha, very good. That's even funnier. I think I like it not arranged. That's funny. Just piled on. I do like it better this way. That's funny. All right, so let me bring them up and show you, and I'll show you the difference. So that way you can decide. This one's hysterical. See, and that's why we need to pay attention to kids, because that is hysterical. This is too regimented. It's too stiff. This is funny. This is hysterical. So now all we need is an eyeball on this one. That is so funny. I definitely prefer this one. See, I was trying to be way too structured for this one. All right, so this is funny. So then we just need an eyeball, and you can draw the eye on, or you can make an eye, or if you have wiggle eyes, go for it. So I'm going to pull out a wiggle eye. Let's do a green one. Why not? All righty, and then we can just put this eye on here and stick it on here. Are you going to come up with that? Nope, I'm going to have to pick it up. That's the hard part for me, is picking these little things up. Will that pick it up? Yes, good. If I do it quick. All right, perfect. You got to remember to turn the eyeball so he's looking that way. That is so cute. I love it. All right, let me get the excess glue up. Perfect. Okay, that is so funny. I like that. That's fun. Okay, so now let me bring it up and I'll show you both of them again. Isn't that funny with the eyeball? Okay, so now the only other thing we need to do is look on here. I've got a piece of foam behind to round it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and while it's still wet with the glue, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start rounding it, kind of like I'm going to fold it in half, but not all the way. Just kind of shape it so that it's rounded. So see what I'm doing? Okay, then we're going to turn it over, and we're going to put a piece of foam right in the middle there. Alrighty. And that's because now when we lay this down in our scrapbooks or journals or on our, oops, I was going to take it off, then it gives it a 3D effect by putting that foam on the back. That is so funny. And if you want it to be flatter, then just don't put the foam on. So on cards, I would say just do probably 1, maybe 2 pieces of foam, because you could certainly stack it if you want a fatter hedgehog. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. So I hope you like this idea and you'll give it a try. And I will put the measurements or the sizes of the punches that I used in the description. Okay? So, and I hope you do like this idea and you'll give it a try. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.